Who lined up the surprise caller here? Paulie, you did?
Yes.
Okay. Do I get hints here, or do...
This person is a coworker of yours, and...
Coworker? Oh, no. Is it Michele Tafoya?
It is.
Oh, Michele Tafoya working the sidelines without an umbrella last night, or so I hear. Hi, Michele.
Hello, softy.
I know.
How are you?
Okay, wait a minute.
Are you dry? Are you okay this morning?
Michele.
Yeah.
Are you sure you didn't need an umbrella last night?
Not when I was on the air.
Oh, damn.
When it counted. Didn't you make a comment, something to the effect of, I feel like Mary Poppins,
Yes.
I'm going to blow away?
Yes, I did.
So you likened yourself to a British nanny last night as you were on national television.
Yes, I did. And
You sound a little bit ashamed, and I think,
No.
frankly, you should. Oh, you don't?
I had a crush on Mary Poppins growing up, Michele. And I love Mary Poppins.
Oh, we could go so many different directions with that comment. Holy moly.
But you're used to the elements. Now, what I'm hearing from sideline reporters today, women who are bashing me.
Yeah.
What should I have done? What is the sideline etiquette when it is raining a little harder than people think? The wind was gusting. I had to worry about my hair. And I'm trying to entertain a nation, Michele.
Wait, there's a sentence, one phrase in there I want to pick out. I'm worried about my hair.
Do you worry about your hair on the sideline?
Well, a little bit, but there's a certain point, Daniel, where you have to say the hair has just got to be the least of my concerns. I've got a job to do.
I did throw caution to the wind after a while. I just let the wind take my hair wherever it needed to take it.
And, I bet that windswept look was really sexy on you.
Oh.
And, just go with that. But this is what I have to do to get on your show, by the way. I have never been on your show before because I'm not, hot and blonde and young. I think that's what you have to do to be a female on Dan's show. You've got to be hot and blonde.
Zing!
And, cougar-esque.
No. What you need to have is the willingness to use an umbrella on the sidelines. So I think you're too much of a badass for me that, I feel a little intimidated. But you could come in here if you could make eggs for the group like the other hot sideline reporters.
Oh, my God. Well, I will say that I make killer scrambled eggs.
Well, good. We'd love to have you in here, but...
Making eggs. Well, that's fabulous.
No, I wouldn't do that to you. But it is revenge of the sideline reporter today because I, of course, being the talking hairdo, was out there and had the audacity to pop up an umbrella there. So
and invoke Mary Poppins,
Yeah.
which,
Well,
again, the crush aspect is very interesting to me.
I was going to do Rihanna. I was going to give a shout-out to her with the umbrella, but
Yeah.
I didn't know if everybody would get that. Her song, Umbrella.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
Okay.
I think the young hip kids would have gotten it. They may not even know who Mary Poppins is.
No, they don't.
Does the majority of the guys that work for you, because I'm guessing the median age in there is something like 27, do they know who Mary Poppins is?
Of the Danettes?
Yeah,
No, they have no clue. No, all they do is I pay them to just shake their head and laugh. Why? What?
No.
Here's Seton. Seton, laugh, fake laugh for Michele. See, right on cue.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you.
That was
Thank
actually
you.
fairly convincing.
She's Michele Tafoya, the sideline reporter, the peripatetic sideline reporter for NBC Sunday Night Football. Worst element you ever been in?
I think it was Tampa Bay a long time ago, and it was just pouring rain. But I'd rather work in freezing cold than pouring rain until I get into the freezing cold, and then I wish it were just pouring rain. I mean, I hate both of those. Rain, it just makes it difficult to write and be able to read what you've written, and cold just makes, it's awful when it's 30 below or something like that. So those are the two that I hate. I love domes. I'm not going to lie. I'm a big fan of the indoor football.
Now, you had a situation with Pierre Maguire covering the NHL for NBC where he's overhearing conversations between the two coaches and they're yelling at each other. You're on the sideline. What is considered off limits for the audience and what you hear?
A lot. You can characterize a conversation. You can give, you can talk about what the mood is. You really aren't to quote what you're hearing on the sideline. And quite frankly, it's in most cases, it's difficult. You can get a sense. There are sometimes I've heard some things, but you've just got to be very, very careful. So not to quote a coach who's screaming at a player.
As far as breaking out of the, we're giving you updates on injuries because you go to the meetings. You're there with Chris and Al, and you're in the production meetings as well. That I don't want to be the sideline reporter who's just there to give an update on injuries. How do you escape that bubble there or that glass ceiling?
Well, it's tough because the bottom line is the game is the thing. The game is the thing, and it dictates everything we do. In the instances where we get into a blowout, which we kind of did last night, there are other directions to go, and we're prepared for those. I talk to other players who don't come into the production meetings. I get my own stuff, but you just got to be. It's also, what does the audience care about? I mean, you're down there for a reason, and that's to follow what's breaking down there, to find observations. And so you've just got to be really diligent at looking for things. But, I mean, at the end of the day, the game's the thing, and I get about 60 seconds of airtime.
And you're headed to Dallas with the Giants.
I'm in Dallas, Daniel.
Look at you.
Not only did I not use an umbrella on the air, I'm in Dallas already. Where are you?
I'm in New York, red-eye last night. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
I did wear my makeup on the plane, just to let you know.
I think that was a good idea. I bet. And the windswept hair, did the flight attendants pay extra attention to you?
You know what? I don't even know what it looks like. Whatever it looks like, I got off the plane at 7 this morning, so whatever it is, it is. But you know what? That's just me giving back.
Seton, how's his hair look?
Yeah, Seton.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
See, that's what you pay him for, right?
Yes, I do. Yeah. Now, I could ask, Paulie would give me an honest response. McLevin would be.
Paulie, how's his hair look?
Vintage.
There you go.
Vintage.
That just means it looks old. That's all. Yeah, it was great seeing you last night. Have fun on
Likewise.
Sunday night. And
Yep.
You know what? You're more than welcome to come in. And I will. How about I make you scrambled eggs?
That would be lovely.
I would be more than happy to do that.
Thank you, Dan.
Thank you, Michelle. That's Michele Tafoya, sideline reporter, Football Night in America. Not afraid of the elements. I will say this. Once the rain delay happened, she went into overdrive that was scary. She walked by me twice. I go, hey, Michelle. Didn't say a word. Like she was getting information. And then she came out and she said, the Ravens, and I can hear her saying, the Ravens want 5 more minutes of warm-up if the rain delay is extended past 7:10 local time. So she was on it. That they can smell a story, and she was doing her job.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.